Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sage here, bringing you peace and wisdom. Today we are going to be talking about how to stop the negative self-talk. We all have it, we all go through it. It doesn't matter how successful we are, it comes back. That chatterbox just keeps on coming. And today I'm going to give you a few tips on how to stop that. It's impossible from stopping it completely. It's always going to be there, but I'm going to give you guys a few tips to control it, make it go bye-bye, and I'll have a little bit more peace of mind at the end of the day, hour, and minute that it happens, okay? So, or maybe I should have said minute, hour, and day. But you get what I'm saying, you get where I'm coming from, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you like the content, and subscribe because I will continue to bring you value in the future. So yes, let's get right into it. But first I want to thank my subscribers and my new subscribers. Hi, I see you guys. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so what is negative self-talk? Basically, it's anything that you say to yourself continuously that does not feel good. In a nutshell, it's self-explanatory, negative self-talk. But sometimes we do this and we don't even realize we're doing this. If you're always thinking something bad will happen or something will go wrong, you just got a new car and you're thinking you're gonna crash it on the way to work, or you got a new house and you think it's gonna like burn down before you get to move in, or something like that. It's always thinking something bad is going to happen. Next, you're always talking bad about yourself. So you're constantly saying, I'm not good enough. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why do I always do this? Why does this always happen to me? Those type of things. You're always thinking negative about yourself. This will never happen for me. I can never have that. You name it, it's probably in there already. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Other negative self-talks could be, people don't love me. You're just trying to convince yourself. You're looking for all the reasons that people don't love you. People, don't listen to me. People don't value what I say. Things like that. No, that's negative self-talk. You'll create narratives instead of, like, if you call someone and they don't answer the phone, you'll be like, oh, they hate me. They're avoiding me. When really, they could be asleep or in the shower or something, didn't see your call. They could be at work in the middle of something else, and you're all, oh, creating this narrative about them not accepting you when really it has nothing to do with you at all. So what happens when we continually allow negative self-talk to control our day and our thoughts a majority of the time? It becomes a habit. So it becomes a habit to speak negatively about ourselves, to ourselves all the time. And then we wonder why we get sick or depression. It affects all of that. People who continuously have negative self-talk are more likely to get depression or have like depression episodes, manic anxiety, high blood pressure. It increases your chance of mental illness. It lowers your sex drive. It affects your immunity and your digestive system, which I feel was the reason I got my gluten allergy. Like, it's in my DNA that I have a sensitivity to celiac, but I hadn't 23 years of life, I had never had a problem. And then I was going through a time of negative self-talk, and I had lived through that for a while, but I was just really in a bad place mentally, and that, I believe that's why it surfaced, because I was just so negative to myself. Positive to the world, but negative to myself, and that matters. So it also affects fatigue, weight gain, and you might get frequent headaches. So that's all negative self-talk, or reasons that it's happening. The negative self-talk could be reasons that all of this is happening to you. So what do we do? What do we do about this negative self-talk that's never ending? first things first, you got to become more aware and be more mindful. You got to realize when it's happening so that you can nip it in the bud right away. The faster you get at telling yourself positive affirmations and stopping that negative self-talk and saying positive affirmations, easier it's going to get and become, right? So how to recognize when you're feeling those feelings from your negative self-talk. You're gonna feel anxious, maybe even depressed. You're gonna get those headaches, maybe some neck pain, maybe some back pain or a stomach ache. You're gonna know that this anxiety is building up from your self-talk. So you have to think about what is coming into my head and be more mindful. What was I thinking about the last hour or two? And you want to do those positive affirmations. If you can, the moment you see it stewing, you know what helps me? When I'm sitting there and all I can do is just think badly of whatever's happening. Oh, being a mom is so hard because when I'm at work, I would constantly think, oh, I'm going to get a phone call from my husband and it's not going to be good. You know, like the baby fell or something happened to the baby and I just completely spiral from there, you know, and I have to literally stop and tell myself out loud, shut up. Like I literally have to say that and then I'm in control. Like I have to tell myself to shut up or stop it. And then I start playing a new story. I start saying she's fine, she's laughing, she's watching her show, she's playing with her, you know, I'm just saying fun things and I'm thinking about fun times. And then what I also do is I visualize the future. You know, she's 5 years old and we're doing this because obviously nothing bad is gonna happen to her if she's living to be an older age, right? So that's what I do to, like, when it's just really bad and I just cannot, I feel like I can't get in control, I force control. And that's gonna be number one. If you feel like it's just spiraling, you need to force control and say, shut up. Tell yourself, just shut up. If you can't say it out loud, say it as many times as loud as you can in your head. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Then start playing the new story before it can start up again. And that will really, really help. Okay, so next. Oh, and with the positive affirmations, I am uploading a video tomorrow. So if you are watching this after January 25th, the video is going to be in the description box so that you can practice positive affirmation. The next two I'm gonna lump together, which is exercising and journaling. So exercising really increases those endorphins and really helps you stay positive. You cannot be in a negative mood when you're exercising, and that's just the truth. They just can't coexist, you know. So it's really good. You don't have to do something like crazy. Just go on like a little walk, get that blood flowing, that your mind going positive ways, okay? The next thing is journaling. So that some people love it, some people don't. I try to get into it. It's kind of hard for me to stay consistent with that. But if you journal good things that happen to you throughout the day and go back and look at that, at the end of the day, you'll find a lot more things that you can be positive about. And then you want to look at the patterns about what gets you going, what makes you happy, and lean more towards that. Thing is to create positive stories. It's same thing as positive affirmations, but it's like circumstantial. So sometimes your story will change. It depends on what you're doing. Like me, when I have like those bad thoughts and those negative thoughts about something bad happening to my child, I tell myself a different story. So if you have, if you need to talk to your boss or somebody, have a hard, difficult conversation, and you just think it's just gonna go terrible, tell yourself positive stories. So next, you want to know your hot buttons. What sets you off, what upsets you, what triggers your anxiety. When you're having all those moments, if you can, write them down. Write them down, what affects you, so that you can know to stay away from those things or to plan for those things, so that you are prepared to deal with them and you're not allowing them to control you. You're not allowing them to bring these negative thoughts in and just take over your day you are planning for them. So the next thing you want to do is listen to good music. I'm not talking about going to listen to some sad songs that is going to put you in a mood of crying and worthlessness, okay? You need to listen to something uplifting that you love, even if it's like trap music or something that is just going to get you hyphy, something that is going to lift your spirits up and get you in that good mood. That's gonna be like, yeah, that's my jam. You know, something that's gonna make you feel good. Feel good, okay? If it makes you feel good, listen to it, and that will help bring you out of that spiraling negative self-talk. So yeah, you want to listen to good music. Next, you might need to phone a friend. You might need to phone someone who you know is generally positive and on your side. Don't call people who usually are like rooting against you, and you'll know those people. You want to call people that you feel really has your back and let them know, hey, I'm feeling this kind of way. You know, these thoughts are just taking over. What can I do? Tell me something, you know, reassure me, basically. Call these people for reassurance. You can control your self-talk by self-development, okay? It's so important. I am such an advocate for self-development because the brain is so powerful. And if you are feeding your brain a bunch of junk and negativity and bad stuff, you have to turn it around and feed. It's like going on a diet. So if you're all McDonald's and burgers and other fast food chains and you want to lose weight, you're probably not gonna eat those places, right? You're gonna start eating at Subway or, you know, a health food store or something like that. That's where you're gonna start shopping at, Whole Foods, versus the fatty, greasy stuff, because you know what you put in your body. I saw this meme the other day. What you eat in private, you wear in public. And it's the same thing for your mind. What you tell yourself all the time will manifest in your day, good or bad, right? So you really want to be mindful of what you're putting in your mind. So yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. I just wanted to bring you a quick video and some quick tips how to get rid of that negative self-talk. If you are watching this after January 25th, then check the description box below for my affirmation video, and I hope you enjoy that as well. Please leave your comments below, and here are my daily gratitude 3. Okay, so the first thing I am thankful for is my husband. We have been married going on 5 years, and that is exciting. The second thing I am grateful for is my sobriety. I have not had alcohol in going on 6 months, on the 27th of this month, and that is exciting. My life has changed, just, you know, already dramatically in just such a short period of time, so that's awesome. I'm thankful that I know how to cook. Yes. Because I love good food, and being able to have access to good food because I can cook it is great. Okay, what are your 3? Thanks for meeting me here. Please meet me back here tomorrow as we do it all again. Love you guys. Bye.